The name of the piece we're playing is Arboreto Salvatico by Giovanni Sollima. It's in 3 movements.
The first movement is entitled Il Pino, or pine tree. The second movement is entitled La Sequoia, or sequoia tree. And the third movement, Il Tasso, is named after the yew tree.
Each one of the movements is a personification of the different trees, and it's based on the poetry of Mario Rigoni Stern. Giovanni Sollima is one of those rare performer composers, virtuoso cellists, that's still alive and composing and performing today. And so we're lucky to be able to play his music. He has a wide variety of influences, from Baroque music to jazz and rock and metal. A lot of people call him a post-minimalist, and his music is very hypnotic and repetitive at sometimes in a good way. The first one is very still and calm, and it's based on a Greek myth of Pan. And then the second movement, the Sequoia, is really grand and noble, and you can really hear that in the music.
There's also a real sense of timelessness with that movement.
And then the third movement explores a bunch of different what we call extended techniques. So there's a lot of tapping and hitting and different kinds of sounds with the bow, where we play on the stick, and that one is a lot of fun to play. I think you can really hear the more like rock kind of metal influence in that third movement.
This piece has an unusual tuning. It's called scordatura. The top 2 strings, the A and D string, are actually tuned down a whole step to G and C. So actually all 4 strings of the cello are G, C, G, C. And of course this opens up possibilities for new fingering patterns and harmonies on the cello. But also when you loosen the tension on the bridge, it creates a whole different type of timbre sound, and also certainly increases the resonance. The cello is basically looser. When I play this, I think about momentum, and each movement has a different, not just a different sense of time, but a different sense of momentum and pacing. And some of these movements lean backward on the beat, and of course, like for instance in Il Tasso, you'll hear that it's very driving forward. And one thing that I'm always that makes our performances very engaging for me is we play this piece enough that every time we try to blend our sounds in slightly different ways.
We love the music of Giovanni Sollima, and we always wish that he'd written music for 2 cellos, because we love playing together. So we wrote to the publisher, and it turned out that actually he did have a few pieces written for 2 cellos. And we've gotten to play it on different continents, all over the world, in different contexts. We've played it in wineries, and we've played it outside, and on big stages and small stages, and now we're gonna play it for you. We're excited.
Yeah. Maybe this is our first mountainside performance.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.